Well, let's go ahead and take our Bibles to Romans chapter number 11. We're going to be in verse 36, but I'm going to read the verses in front of it for just some context there to help you understand it a little bit better. But what I want you to get out of it is that our confidence comes from who God is. Our confidence comes from who God is. Now, before we dive into that, let me invite you to the Journey Baptist Church this evening. We're resuming our life group studies and our Awana ministry tonight at 6:30, and we want to invite you to be a part of that. I know that you'll have a great time. So like I said, our focus in Romans chapter number 11 is going to be on verse number 36, but let me read a few verses ahead of it just to kind of give you the context. And so in verse number 33, it says, "Oh, the depths of the riches, both of the wisdom and knowledge of God, how unsearchable are his judgments and his ways past finding out. For who hath known the mind of the Lord, or who hath been his counselor, or who hath first given to him, and it shall be recompensed unto him again? For of him and through him and to him are all things, to whom be glory forever. Amen." And so as believers, we must make our calculations and our plans for life from the reality that we are not in charge and our life isn't about us. Many believers really never grasp or embrace this reality and continue to use God and others to make themselves successful. And why? Because they live as if life is about them. I think some of my biggest mistakes come from when I forget the truth. I am expected, or forget that truth. I am expected by God to serve him with my life. His expectations, his work, his ministry are to receive preferential treatment when making commitments, when making plans, when allocating resources. Most believers today are simply squeezing God in when nothing else is going on, and many will not serve faithfully due to the potential of something more important. And I put that in my mind in air quotes, something more important coming up. But God expects us to live like it's all about him and what he wants us to do. And so listen to the verse number 36 again, and listen to what it says. It says, "For of him and through him and to him are all things, to whom be glory forever." Let that sink in, that our job is to glorify him. Our job is to yield to him. His job is to redeem us from our sin and to give us life purpose. Hope that helps. Enjoy a great day.